How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the HR Office Podcast Live. Shorter edition today, as we kind of missed last week, but we're here this week. In the room, as always, I'm your host, Greg, and I'm joined here by Mira. Say hello. So we're gonna, not too much going on today, and it's gonna be really kind of just, we're gonna talk about some games that we're playing, kind of check in with one another, see how the quarantine's been treating you and I, and all of that fun stuff. So let's start with the checking in right now. How have you been doing, babe?
I've been doing okay. Kind of weirded out by some of the comments going on into here.
It's all good. How are
we're not siblings?
Let people believe.
What the?
Let people believe whatever they want.
I'm so confused.
I
what
don't
the
know.
shit is going on?
I don't know what's going on right now. Anyway, so how is quarantine? I know there's a lot going on in the chat right now. Usually we kind of it's one of those things where it's just like just out of nowhere. It's like I don't even know what's going on. Usually we check in on the chat.
I think we might need to mute comments because I'm
getting
distracted.
Usually we kind of like chat and then we'll check. We'll chat on ourselves and we check comments, see what's going on, and then right before we went live, it just flew like.
We're not used to that.
We're not used to that. Hell yeah. So anyway, how has quarantine been treating you, babe?
Pretty good. Playing a lot of Animal Crossing.
You've been playing a fuckload.
And Tetris.
And Tetris, yeah. You've been playing a fuckload of Tetris 99 and Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Quarantine's, I'm really feeling the kind of being inside and shit like that. I'm definitely feeling that.
Yeah.
Took a break from social media for a while.
Yeah.
It was much needed. I advise everyone to do that at some point. I
deleted Facebook off my phone.
I deleted Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram off of my phone, and I checked Facebook like a couple times just to kind of get notifications out of the way.
I'm more active on Twitter now, which is
weird.
Which is
weird, the trade-off from Facebook to Twitter, because there's issues checking all forms of social media at this point.
I think the difference is Facebook, I mostly just have like friends and like people that I know that I follow, and I see all their updates. Twitter, it's like celebrities I follow or topics that get posted about it. So it's a lot less personal and more general whatever's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I think that probably helps.
Maybe that helps. I don't know.
Because a lot of the drama going on with friends is not that great.
Yeah. I was realizing for myself, I was really, my mood would flip on the reading of any post, and it was really kind of fucking my head up.
You were having some bad days.
I was having some really bad days, and it got to a point where I'm just like, I need to step away, and I stepped away, and this last week and a half has been beautiful. Not nearly as manic in how I'm feeling and shit like that, but it's pretty good at least. I'm glad that we're doing okay. I'm glad I was able to pull away, because literally, especially on Facebook, it was getting to the point where just like you're starting to hate your friends for some of the shitty hot takes that they have about shit, and you're just like, wow, this is fucking my head up. I need to not do this for a while.
Here lately, like, I've limited myself to checking my notifications once or twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, like, I don't check my notifications.
No, yeah, I totally don't blame you. It's all good.
So.
Yeah.
And it's been a lot better that way.
There's something about Facebook specifically that I think because of what you said, the whole aspect of you guys are
you guys know each other.
You know the people on Facebook. Like on Twitter, I could just stop following someone and I'm just like, okay, cool. I don't know this person.
Now, granted, like on Facebook you can mute people.
Yeah.
And whatever, but like
there's something about that, like people make it feel so much more personal on Facebook for whatever fucking reason, and I don't get it. But yeah, it's
and also it's a lot less drama if you block someone on Twitter.
Yeah.
because
because it's a lot less drama. I definitely
you have the thing on Facebook, like if you unfollow someone or if you unfriend somebody, if they notice that you're not doing that, they start taking it offensively, and then they'll message you or something and be like, what's going on? Did I do something wrong? Meanwhile, on Twitter, it's like you block somebody and that's it, because they're usually like, it's a vast void of people that follow them.
It's even the people that have small followings like myself. If someone were to ever block me on Twitter, I'd be like,
okay, who?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. No, No, it was
same thing with me.
It was really fucking with my head a little bit, and it was well needed, and it's been nice to have them off of my phone. It's like I kept Facebook Messenger because obviously we have all of our various groups. We have our Animal Crossing group. We have trio chat between you, me, and May, and we've got a bunch of other chats and ways that we keep in track with. We got our D&D chats and stuff like that.
I still have Messenger on my phone, but I don't have like the Facebook.
I don't have to see some of these people's hot takes.
Yeah,
and it definitely, I'm gonna say it was so well needed.
I posted a status. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be slow with replies or tags if you start tagging me and stuff, because I don't have I don't have the app on my phone anymore."
No, I totally get you. It's all good. But yeah, it was well needed. It's kind of how quarantine's been treating me. I know we kind of missed. We missed last week. We missed a video last week. We missed the podcast last week. It was supposed to be podcast, but
we had D&D.
We did have D&D. That was very fun. I love our twin tiefling clerics. I love those two so much. They're... when you hear people like Liam and Laura talk about twinergy, I think we're finally understanding what that means. It feels weird.
It's a lot more fun.
It feels weird to play a sibling character with my fiance, which is not going to help whatever the fuck's going on in our chat right now, which I don't have up right now. Y'all motherfuckers are insane, and I'm totally okay with that. It's one of those things where I completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, it's
weird playing
weird playing sibling characters. I remember when you first floated the idea, I was like, do I want to? And then we did the first session. I'm like, oh, these two are so fun.
It's so fun.
It's so fun. In fact, even our DM was asking like, so are you guys going to be not weird about it? Or are you guys going to be weird about it? Are you guys going to do it all in the family? Are you going to do
an Oron approach?
Yeah!
And we're like,
and I'm just like, no, not in the fucking least, my guy.
No, because that's really, really gross.
It's weird. But yeah, it's, we've had D&D, which has been fun. We've been playing a fuckload of Animal Crossing and Tetris 99.
Yeah.
I'm playing Doom Eternal right now. That game is fucking hard, but really fun. I loved the original Doom. I mean, I love the OG Dooms, like the 90s Dooms, and then I owned both games for Doom 3. And then when they did the reboot in 2016, I fucking loved that game. That game was so much fun. And then I have Doom Eternal now, and it's fucking incredible. I love that game so much. It's nice to finally, because I played some really story-heavy games. I finished the Uncharted the Nathan Drake collection for Uncharted, very story-heavy. Finished Final Fantasy VII Remake, which we're going to chat about that at the very end, the kind of my final thoughts on the games as I've beaten it and all that fun stuff. But it's one of those things where it's
I'm playing games,
a lot of video games, and we're rewatching Critical Role Campaign 1 now. We started with the Briarwood arc, and
we started with the Feast.
Yes. Oh man, it feels good to be back to them.
I've missed Campaign 1.
I know. I mean, I love Campaign 2, but Campaign 1 was.
I mean, you love Campaign 2.
I love Campaign 2. Yeah, absolutely.
You're wearing the Caleb shirt.
I'm wearing the Caleb shirt, and you're wearing the Critical Role Vox Machina hoodie, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's been
I literally only have Campaign 1 merch.
Yeah, you literally have a little Campaign 1, but a lot more Campaign 2. But I have a lot more Campaign 2 than Campaign 1.
And I had just gotten the Vecna shirt.
You just got the Vecna shirt, too. Yeah, that's pretty funny. But, yeah, it's a lot of trying to occupy time on quarantine. And, like I said, had to go on a break from social media, which was definitely a thing.
Refreshing.
And it's really nice to not be glued to my phone 24/7.
Yeah, I'm noticing I'm on my phone a lot less.
I'm on my phone a lot less. I can leave my phone somewhere and not feel like I'm missing anything.
Of course, now like We're on our phones less, but we're playing our Switches a lot.
We're playing our Switches a whole lot more. We're playing a lot more video games because, that's healthy going from one thing to another.
Yeah, but the thing is, Facebook versus Animal Crossing.
That's true.
You went from toxic to wholesome.
Unless you're
even if they eat up your time.
Unless you're stealing shit. Let's see if chat's still going.
Even if they eat up your time.
Yep. There's man. This is beautiful. Whatever's going on in the chat right now. By beautiful, I mean like a beautiful fucking dumpster. I don't know where they came from, but y'all motherfuckers are insane and crazy. And thank you for destroying the. Cool, awesome. What a beautiful dumpster fire. I love it.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty great. So,
I'm just gonna have to not have comments when we do this next time, because I keep getting distracted by comments.
I know. No, we have the comments.
No, we gotta talk.
No, we will be stuck here forever if we're trying to make sense of the beautiful dumpster fire that is the comments. Don't want to send any hate. You guys are.
So if it seems like we're ignoring you, we don't have comments up right now. We shoot them off to the side because we keep getting distracted.
We got topics to get through. No, it's all good. You do you, and clearly this is a sign of what quarantine has fucking done to everybody.
Apparently.
No hate, all love. I love you guys, and I would probably be shitposting too.
One or two of you may need to calm down just a little bit. From what I was seeing.
From what she was seeing. No, it's
just maybe one or two of you.
Just one or two. Anyway, so video games. We've been mentioning a lot of video games. We've been playing a fuckload of Animal Crossing. How have you been
was playing Persona 5 Royal.
You were playing Persona 5 Royal. Then
Switch.
You got your Switch in Animal Crossing, and that's all you've been doing.
I'm so sorry.
How's Animal Crossing been treating you, and what all have you done in Animal Crossing, and are you a heathen who time travels? And
I am a heathen that time travels.
So am I. I am a heathen.
That's how I've always played Animal Crossing.
That's why I don't fuck with turnips at all, because I don't want to time travel.
That's how I've always played Animal Crossing. Like, even back in City Folk,
yeah.
I would time travel. It's more fun that way.
When I was a kid and I played the GameCube Animal Crossing, I had no idea what the concept of time traveling was. And also at the time, you had to time travel with, going into your GameCube settings and switching all that.
It was worth the struggle, though.
It was, I didn't understand that concept until a few years ago. I was like, wait, that's why people play this game for long periods of time. Holy shit. So, I'm very much on the time traveling bandwagon myself.
Once you run out of things for the day, you're just like, well, I can't really do anything. Time to go to the next day.
Yeah. There's been a lot of times where I've been too lazy to time travel, and I'm just like, I'm gonna catch a fish or 8. I don't know. Just catch a bunch of fish.
And then you just drop them off in the box outside Nook's Cranny.
I finally relocated Nook's Cranny because it was right behind the city hall, and it needs its own space to breathe.
That's kind of where mine is.
Yeah, it needs some space to breathe, so I kind of just moved it.
My thing was, I forget that city hall, expands and gets bigger, so I'm just sitting there
when it was just the little dirt area, it was
when it was
one
a little
thing.
Residence center, it was oh yeah, this is cute, I'll have the store behind the residence services. This is a brick and mortar
giant ass building now, absolutely.
Oh boy.
Oh boy,
time
indeed.
to move that a little to the side.
Yeah, no, I totally get you.
I need to revamp my town once.
I know.
I think
I think
what I'm gonna do is I'm going to what am I going to do? I'm going to finish paying off my debt first, I think, before I start improving on the town.
I just paid off my debt, and then I got even more
because
of a debt.
Because there's so much debt to pay off.
So much debt to pay off. Dude, I just added a room, and I keep forgetting the bigger increments.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it's,
Just wait till you get, a basement and an upstairs.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that's gonna...
Because you already get, or at least in the other games, in New Leaf, you got the 3 rooms on the ground floor.
Right, yeah.
Plus the main room you have, because you have one off to each side and then one in the back. And then you have the basement and then the upper floor. And all of those get expanded.
Right, yeah.
So much debt.
Yeah, that's a fuckload.
This is why whenever the game originally came out, this is why when New Horizons came out, when everyone found that glitch to get so many bells super fast,
right?
They exploited the shit out of it because they knew it was going to get patched out.
I was about to say, didn't it eventually get patched out?
It got patched out, yeah.
That's what I figured.
But someone found a loophole for it. And
I guess so.
They got rich super fucking fast.
Yeah, basically.
It was like, oh god.
Oh yeah.
We have a follower.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's. I forget how much work the early parts of these games are, and you kind of just sit there and you're just like, okay, well, I'm here now, and we did like a virtual hangout with some friends a couple weekends ago, which was really cool. It was nice. And
they had KK Slater on their island.
Yeah. Oh, I got KK on my island now
I
too.
did too.
So we've time traveled enough. Absolutely.
I learned once you hit 3 stars on your island, you can get KK.
You can get
every
KK,
Saturday.
and you're all good to go.
But yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty great. So the one person keeps begging us to say hello to somebody, but I will say thank you somebody who's apparently a big fan. I'm going to be so vague about it. They're going to be like, no, say the name. No.
Why?
I don't know. Apparently they're a big fan.
Now they're going to unfollow.
Now they're going to follow? Then because we didn't say it, unfollow. I don't know. It's beautiful. It's wonderful.
Yeah, we're keeping comments off to the side because
I'm checking to see how
we are getting distracted.
It's chilled out. It's chilled out a little bit, but they do want to say, now say it. No one cares what you're saying. Just say it. Of course. It's all good. It's all good. But so yeah, it's been Animal Crossing has been fun. I'm super thankful that we've been able to have a game like Animal Crossing to fill the fucking time.
Like, granted, it was it already had that release date, but what timing?
Yeah, what timing? The timing of that and Doom Eternal coming out at the same time. And we talked about it on an earlier podcast when we talked about, like, the weird kind of the Doom fans and the Animal Crossing fans
are coming together
because both their games are coming out on the same day. Vastly different games, mind you. But, like, when Nintendo announced that they were doing a Direct and the Doom Twitter was just like, is Isabelle gonna be there? I'm like, fuck yeah, that's so good.
Isabelle's my girl.
I love it. Super good.
Love her.
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And
some of the fan art has been kind of funny.
Yeah, some of the fan art has been pretty funny with that. But I've had Red show up to my island once. He came up. No, he showed up twice. The first time, I bought a print, and I got lucky that it was a legit print, because I took it to Blathers to have it assessed, and he's like, no, this is legit. I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't get fucked by Red.
He showed up twice for me.
Yeah.
First one I got was genuine.
Second one, not so much. That's a crapshoot with Red, though, right? Yeah.
Here's the thing, though, like, I was using the guide from New Leaf.
Right.
Because I wasn't sure if there was a guide for New Horizons up yet.
Yeah.
There probably is, but I haven't checked yet.
Right.
I figured New Leaf would still be the same, but what I'm noticing is some of the art pieces have other little changes to them.
Really?
So I'm sitting there like, fuck. It could be that one. It could be that one. That one looked real. It was fake.
Oof. You got played by Red. Everyone gets played by Red at some point.
It looked like the picture, though.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, when I had the guide up, because the guide for New Leaf, it has the image.
Right, yeah.
And then an explanation off to the side of, like, hey, if it has this, it's fake.
Right.
If it has this, it's genuine. And then in some cases, some of the paintings will always be genuine.
Right, yeah.
But, like, I was using that, and the one painting that I picked looked exactly like the image in New Leaf.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And it's like, you know, if it looks like this, it's genuine. And I was like, oh, okay, it looks like that. I'll buy it.
And
bring
it
to Blathers, and he's like, this is not real. And I'm like,
well, I can tell you how
you're
using.
New Leaf
You're
wrong?
using the New Leaf guide for the New Horizons game. That's probably why.
Because I don't know if there is one for New Horizon, and I didn't want to spend like.
There's a lot of
reasons trying to find it.
I don't know. I'm fairly certain Nintendo gave the game out like super early to a bunch of people, but there's a lot of resources.
They would have had to stick to strictly off play though, because otherwise, like.
Yeah. Because
I don't think they would have had the servers up and running for people.
I don't think so. So.
Who knows?
But
that's Animal Crossing.
That's been Animal Crossing. We've also been playing Tetris 99.
Yeah.
How's Tetris 99 been treating you, babe?
The highest I've gotten so far is like, what, 7? 6? What was the one I got earlier?
6. You got 6th place today.
That's the highest I've gotten ever.
Yeah,
I don't know how people do it that fast.
The highest I've gotten is like 30-something.
Well, the one day we were doing D&D, the highest I got was 15.
I remember that, yeah.
And I was like,
that was the highest you had ever gotten. I was like, oh, shit, yeah.
And now I got 6. this morning.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh.
Yeah, you were in bed this
fast?
morning and you were playing your Switch and you're just like, well, okay, I got this. You're like, wow, that's
we were already awake. So
you were.
It's not like I was playing it while you were asleep.
No, yeah. No, it was one of those things where I was watching you and you're just like, fuck, this is going too fast now. And that shit goes quick when it's like the last 10 because
I'm never ready when it gets that quick.
It's so hard to go that fast, and it's like
because it already picks up when there's 50 people left, and I'm just like, oh shit.
Yeah, I don't have a big brain IQ like the people in the chat, so like I don't have that 250 IQ.
250 IQ.
Yeah, yo, my fucking 250 IQ, and I watch Rick and Morty. Like
you're in Mensa at that point.
I know, right? It's like I don't have a big brain like for example the people in our Twitch chat right now, but it's one of those things where it just I can't think that quickly.
I can't either.
Yeah, it's like it gets to a point where you're just like, all right, this is just a roll of the dice. Can I survive long enough to not be eliminated? And
you've asked me a couple times. You're like, how do you do that? What's your strategy? I was like, I don't have any. I just place blocks.
That's my secret, Captain. I have no strategy. It's basically
most of the time, I don't even look at the blocks on the side.
Right.
I just see the block whenever they're being dropped down.
I'll pay attention a little bit when I'm noticing that, and then that'll be it.
Otherwise, I don't look at the side.
Yeah.
When I look at the side, it's over.
When you look at the side, when you're not focusing in on the fucking block.
When I randomly just decide to check what place I'm at right now.
Yeah.
That's when I always fuck myself over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always.
Yeah. That's been fun. I already said I finished Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think I'm just going to give my last opinions now. I'm not going to go into spoilers. I just
downloaded Night in the Woods.
You just downloaded A Night in the Woods, so you got that to look forward to. I finished Final Fantasy VII. I know I had the first impression video on the channel. I've had the, we talked about it last podcast a couple weeks ago. And I finished the game, like a week and a half ago? A couple weeks ago? I don't remember how long ago. It's been a little bit of time. I thought the ending was great. I thought the kind of meta commentary about certain things, again, trying to keep it as vague as possible, but the meta commentary about some stuff, I think it was perfectly well done. I do have to give the final tally. I know last podcast I said that I thought Brad was going to hate it and Chrissy was going to like it, and it was flopped. Brad actually liked it and Chrissy didn't like it as much.
The one thing we were right about, Suya liked it.
Suya liked it, yeah. I mean, he's like me. We play a bunch of very different games, and I was fairly certain he was going to like it. And we chatted with them a couple weeks ago, and it was, number one, nice to finally chat with all of them again, but number two, we called Suya and we flopped Chrissy and Brad. I think the ending was great. I had no issues with it. I know there are people that are complaining about it. All I will say is if what that ending was is just beholden to that first game, I'm completely okay with that. If they try to make it bleed more into the other games, I'll kind of start having some issues with it and be like, when I'm not choking on my spit, I've got to just kind of be like, that's
going to be your opinion on it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm dead. But no, it's one of those things where I had no issues with it, but if they continue to push in this whole kind of twist to the story and really make that more than just like, hey, this is what we did, and then now we can continue forward, I'll start to have some issues with it, and it'll definitely feel more Kingdom Hearts-esque, and I'm like, no, Mira, you don't put your jam in my peanut butter cup. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say at this point. I'm tired.
You're tired?
I loved it. I thought it was great. Last of Us 2 got a release date finally after a bunch of leaks, and
which we're not talking about.
We're not gonna talk about the leaks, but June 19th. Super hyped. We've been super excited for the game, and I'm super excited to play it.
I gotta finish paying off my pre-order now.
So do I. You watched the new trailer. I have not.
I did.
I'm avoiding all media about Last of Us.
Good.
It's gonna be.
I'm ready for June 19th.
I'm already hyped for it, but I was like, I'm not gonna watch anything else. It's gonna be good, And I'm super hyped for that. I watched for the first time in almost a year and a half, I watched anime. I watched an anime. Holy shit.
Even though there's only 2 episodes.
It was only 2 episodes. I watched Millionaire Detective Balance Unlimited with May. May had sworn by that show, and her and I
got really pissed when it was on hiatus.
Her and I mean, she understands why, but it still sucks. It's still
like,
sad, yeah.
It's so good. There's only 2 episodes.
Her and I are going to chat about it next week, but I really loved it. I'm going to be making the march through Vinland Saga next, since I know
We gotta get caught up on My Hero.
We gotta get caught up on My Hero Academia.
We watched Umbrella Academy, though.
We did finish Umbrella Academy, which was great, and I'm really excited for season 2.
Now you understand why I was like, you gotta read the comic
I know,
now.
It was really good. I loved it. I mean,
I've still got the comics in here.
Well, that is true. I mean,
because the libraries are still closed right now.
Yeah, a lot of things are closed right now, but yeah,
they're not going to be opening anytime soon.
Not anytime soon. Yeah,
at least not here.
At least out here.
But yeah, I've got all 3 volumes here.
Nice.
I managed to have them out already before everything happened. I
loved that first season of Umbrella Academy, and I am so excited for season 2.
Whenever it
eventually I didn't. Yeah, they've been very kind of scanned on those details. I didn't know what to expect with Umbrella Academy. I mean, I know Gerard Way was part of that.
He created.
But, he was one of the 2 creators of the graphic novel, so I was like, oh, I'm certain it's good, but I didn't know what to expect, and I really loved it. It was really good. God, I'm trying to parse through everything else. Hardest reset videos. We had one video. we skipped last week. We had the Breath of the Wild highlights before that.
You've been streaming.
Been streaming some Breath of the Wild, which has been great. That game's really fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad I finally have a Switch so I can play it.
Talk about Breath of the Wild.
It's so good. I was really excited when I found out it was an open world Zelda game anyway. Uh-huh. And I love the graphics are great. The gameplay is a lot of fun. I'm not having issues with the stamina meter like what some people had with Skyward Sword.
Is that the one?
Skyward Sword was, I think, the first one to have that stamina bar. It still blows my mind that there's voice acting in this game, which is pretty crazy, but really cool.
Just wait until the character that everyone says looks like Robin Williams pops up in your game.
Oh, yeah!
I don't know if that ever got confirmed, if that was supposed to be in his likeness or not.
I'll have to look
But apparently it looks a lot like Robin Williams.
Yeah. He was obviously he was
named his daughter after the princess.
His daughter, Zelda, yeah. But the game's been really fun. I've been loving streaming it. We did some stream highlights from that first stream, which is great. Going to be streaming more on Tuesday, which will be a lot of fun. And then again on that Thursday, it'll be a lot of fun. And I love the gameplay. I love the graphics. I love the voice acting in this game. Again, I never thought I'd talk about voice acting in a Zelda game, but it's so good. I know I'm like 3 years late to this game, but it doesn't matter.
We're 3 years late to the Switch party as well.
We're 3 years late to the Switch party as a whole, but it's been great. We also had the Animal Crossing video we did, which was the digital unboxing video. That was your idea. Going from idea to finished video, what did you think of it?
It was funny.
It was so fun. What was your favorite gift that was given?
Oh, man. I don't know, the kitty litter one was hilarious.
From Chewy.com was pretty great.
Thank you for ordering from Chewy.com.
And then thanks for ordering from Wish.com. That was so good.
It was a hula girl.
It was a hula girl. I was like, it was infinitely higher quality than anything on Wish, though, which was pretty funny. Let's see. Yeah, we had those 2 videos.
I don't know, man. The eyeglasses are funny.
The uwu glasses. Oh. As soon as I saw uwu, I went, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And then, lo and fucking behold, there it was.
I will say, though, hands down, the Instant Muscles bodysuit.
The Instant Muscles bodysuit.
I love
so funny that we both already had that bodysuit, and now we have another one.
Well, I gave mine to you.
Okay, so now you have one.
Now
I thought you had dual, which is why you gave me one.
No, I gave you mine. Because I was like, it looks really bad.
Yeah,
I character.
I totally get you.
Here, I'll give it to you. You're a male character.
Yeah, I totally get you. It was so dumb but great.
Which it worked out anyway because we got to see it on your character anyway.
That is true. It definitely looks like the fucking aerobics world championship video.
I'll have to show you what it looks like on me after a while.
Oh, I have to see that.
It's so weird.
And I'm certain it's really weird. It's like when I got the dress for May, and it's like, try it on, and I went, oh man, this looks so weird on a dude, holy shit. But it was fun. That was a great video. You were the one who came up with that idea, and it was a genius idea for a video, and it came out really well. Really excited for upcoming videos. I'm going to stop announcing when videos are supposed to be coming out, because that short we've been working on is going to take some time, but it's going to be fun. We got some other videos in the meantime. It doesn't seem
complicated when we think about it. But
there's a lot of intricate parts to it.
When we start to realize how it needs to be filmed, we're just like, okay, this might be a little more complicated.
Yeah, the way that, and we're also getting new equipment. This is our last with like our old microphones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have the nice condenser microphones for the next podcast, which will be really cool.
We're all gonna have condenser mics.
Yeah, we are. So it's gonna be cool. And with that, we're going to hopefully be bringing the Homebrewers back up. We don't have it. Yeah, knock on wood. We don't have a date or time yet. But
everybody's still on lockdown.
Everyone, yeah, we're in California.
LA.
Yeah, we're in California, so we're still on super lockdown. They're slowly starting to ease some stuff back.
But they basically said LA will not be reopening.
Yeah, LA will not start step. I keep wanting to call it Phase 2, like it's a fucking MCU group of movies.
It might as well
be the MCU.
We basically had the snap just happen.
Basically, yeah, it's kind of weird. But
yeah, we have another follower.
Shout out to Dan.
That's a lot of numbers.
That is a lot of numbers, absolutely. Shout out to Dan.
Dan the man?
Dan the man.
Dan the meme man.
Hashtag chat Dan the meme man. Hell yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the follow.
I can't believe we have Dan the meme man himself.
I cannot fucking believe that. But anyway, we're going to be bringing back the Homebrewers at some point. We're kind of still figuring out the game plan for that. But once we get all of our updated stuff, we're going to be shipping all of the old stuff to the other parts of the group of Hardest Reset, the other half that's out in the LA area, shipping all that stuff out so that way they have stuff, and then from there we'll be able to assess what we can do for Homebrewers.
Speaking of condenser mics, my condenser box is already in Ontario.
Of course it is. That's incredible.
How did it get from Kentucky to Ontario?
Today. I have no fucking clue.
Woo!
But yeah, it's been a crazy little time. This is just going to be a little bit shorter podcast, and next week will be another one of the shorter ones, just kind of catching up, talking about games we're playing and stuff like that.
This was more of just like a pulse check.
Definitely a pulse check with some lovely individuals shit posting their way into our comments and into my heart, and that's what I would say.
Would you say that?
I would say that, absolutely. So thank you guys so much. We're already kind of getting to the end of it right now. See what's going on. See how much of a dumpster fire it's been. So let's talk about D&D. So we are,
we're not siblings.
Just let them believe what they want to believe. But yeah, so it's definitely one of those things where our D&D show will be coming back in some way, shape, or form. I know we're kind of on like a restricted.
Because they're in LA.
They're in LA. We're out here where we're at.
We're not in LA.
We're not in the LA area. But it's definitely one of those things where, I'm deprived. I want to get back to Ren. I know you want to get back to Amaryllis. And we really, I want...
Which is his rogue and my cleric.
Brad ended it on such a great cliffhanger on last session. And it's I want to find out what's going on.
We made a joke about it in the quarantine short.
We did, yeah. The quarantine short of, that was a part of what all is going on. The conspiracy board was pretty great.
The conspiracy table, more like.
Yeah, the conspiracy table was less of a board and more of a table.
If only we had a board
big
enough to sustain all those papers.
I know, right? So, alrighty. I mean, we didn't have too many topics today. We got a little bit of... Stop it, Blathers. I swear to God. I'll say we haven't been totally deprived of anything. And it's been a lot of fun. So, thank you guys so much for joining us for another episode of the podcast. If you are watching this and don't know that these get uploaded to YouTube, it's youtube.com/hardestreset, and we stream the podcast every other Sunday. I'm going to be streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so more Breath of the Wild, which will be a lot of fun. And, yeah,
I think that's about it.
Didn't have too many things this time around, and we'll do another one. I'll be doing another one of these next week with May to kind of really get a pulse check on her, see how she's doing, talk about things we've been doing, and all that fun stuff, so... Until then, thank you all so much for joining. Please stay safe.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wear a mask.
Wear a mask. Be safe. take care of yourselves and take care of one another.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. We love you guys, and thank you for allowing a small group like us to entertain the masses, as I would say. So, we love you guys. Take care, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.